Welcome to Unhinged with A&M. I'm Miranda.
I'm Ari.
Welcome back.
Oh my goodness. It's been a while, guys.
It's been a while for us.
Yeah.
We still have weekly
For
episodes
you, it
coming
was
out.
literally last week. For us, it's been a month.
Yeah, because somebody went and got sick the last time we were supposed to record.
I have a doorknob kink, and so I've been licking all the doorknobs.
That's... I don't know what to say to that one, Ari.
Have you heard? There's a smut book where the door is the MC.
Oh, there's a smut book for
There
anything.
is.
I had this reel come on my page on Instagram the other day about a romance. It was a smut book between a guy and a lamp.
What is the Beauty and the Beast?
And like the lamp used like its cord to. It was like a sentient lamp.
Oh,
and it was like
caressed him with his cord.
Came to life because of Thor's lightning, and there was a guy who I just saw this like yesterday, so I kind of still know the story.
Yeah.
So I guess like Thor, sometimes his lightning would just bring inanimate objects
to
life. And
I could see him doing that for shits and giggles.
He accidentally brought this lamp to life, and some like college boy like thrifted the lamp, took it home, and then he had like one too many Viagra or something, and it was just going fucking at it.
Yeah.
And then the lamp was like, use me. And it used the cord, and then Thor came and was like, I accidentally brought this lamp to life, so I'm going to take it back with all my other stuff I accidentally brought to life. But then he realized that the lamp and the guy had like a connection, and was like, I'm going to let you keep the lamp. And then I don't know what else happened, but eventually in the end, Thor came back and turned the lamp into a real boy.
Oh, it's a Pinocchio story.
And then the lamp once the lamp was a real boy, he and the college dude once again went at it.
Nice.
Yep.
I approve 100%. I would fuck a lamp. That was
okay.
Girl, I'm a little bit delulu right now. Okay, like we're recording this right after last day of school.
So fucking tired.
I have a headache. I'm gonna be honest.
Today was a lot. I feel like I talked about this in one of the last times we recorded too, but my period just started, and of course my cramps have just been the absolute worst on the last day of school. Nonetheless, I'm miserable, but it's fine.
I am in the headache part of my period.
Yeah.
So like nothing's making me happy, and I'm like, you know what would make me happy? Chocolate. I need lots and lots of chocolate.
I ate a little bit of chocolate at work today.
I had a little chocolate Dove, and it said, great, now get back to work, or something like that. And I was like, fuck you, Dove. But also, that was a good piece of chocolate, so fine.
Yeah, but also, Dove, mind your business.
Mind your business. It had other ones that, like, if you're reading this, I know, like, you're on the toilet right now, or something like that. I'm like, who's eating chocolate on the toilet? I'm like, woman with periods.
Yep.
Would definitely. Yeah, 100%.
Probably. I don't know. People do all kinds of weird stuff on the toilet. But
what's the topic today, bestie? We're like 5 minutes in. And
listen, you never know what
it's called Unhinged for a reason.
Exactly. You never know what you're going to get. And that's the beauty in this. Yep. We should talk about moving day. Because the last time we talked here in the studio, we were talking about how I was getting ready
for moving day
to move.
Well, like building up to it, like we were hunting for boxes. Like we went to a liquor store and they didn't have boxes
because somebody else was also moving and conveniently went there right before me. Rude.
It's college. Also college.
All the college kids were moving of course at the exact same time that I was moving. So.
And then I took you to my family's old liquor store, and they're like, we have some boxes, and they were kind of okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, My family went to you guys for like 10 years, and this is all you got me?
The last store we went to, over by the gym, that guy seemed like confused. Not confused, but he's like, I need most of my boxes. I'm like, bro, why do you need so many boxes?
Maybe we need to ask next time, like liquor store people, why do you need so many? Oh, it's because you have people like my family who are regulars and buy in bulk liquor.
And you need the boxes
and
to
you need
carry
the box.
it.
Yeah. Sorry, my family's the problem. People are like my family.
Wow, and your grandmother says that I'm the alcoholic.
She doesn't drink, actually. She's the only one in the household, besides my youngest brothers, like, who doesn't drink. Like,
does she just think everybody's an alcoholic?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Well, you get some good wine in her, and then she will turn into an alcoholic.
Okay.
But we don't have wine often. And because, like, when you open a bottle of wine, you have to finish the bottle of wine.
Pretty much.
And so you got to convince Grandma to get the bottle of wine. So, yeah, we gathered boxes for a day.
Yep.
And then you packed away, and then I showed up bright and early, move-in day for you.
So I actually spent a couple weeks packing, like the month of April, because we were also in testing season.
Mm-hmm.
So I spent most of April packing my stuff. I don't have a lot, so like truthfully, it didn't take me that long. And then the weekend that I moved was also one of my friend's birthdays. So that Saturday, I celebrated his birthday, and we were gone all day. So I didn't really have any chance to like finish preparing to move.
Yeah.
Because we left at like 11 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't get back home until almost 10 o'clock at night. And I remember just being like, well, I have to kind of start like getting some stuff ready so that I'm ready to go in the morning when people show up. But I think I had you guys come in at like 10 in the morning.
Yeah, you had our friends come in at 9.
Yeah, I had
to get the cats.
My 2 friends come in at 9 to help me with the cats. But no, so I get home Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost 10 o'clock, and I was like, well, I have to do a couple things. Otherwise,
will be very unprepared.
Very unprepared. So I spent like an hour when I got home that night packing up some of like a few last minute stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like I also still needed to clean. So I started doing that Saturday night. And then I was like, okay, it's late. I need to make sure I get at least a couple hours of sleep. So then I went to sleep about 11:30. Didn't sleep super well.
Yeah.
Because,
Well, you were on the floor at that point, too.
Yeah,
you
my
slept
God.
terribly on the floor.
It was awful. And then I had my mattress, to clarify. My mattress was
She slept on the bare
ground.
wooden floor.
And my mattress was on the ground because my cats fucking destroyed my old bed frame because they're bitches.
But you got a new one.
But I have a new one that they can't destroy because I was smart this time and got metal instead of fabric.
And now you could do the kinky stuff.
Oh my God.
I told you, like, we had this conversation the other day. I'm like, I literally am always horny. Like, It doesn't matter what phase of my period I am, I will always be horny. I have a blazing headache. I am still horny. Like, you cannot sedate me.
You and me are very different animals.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Have you ever had sex when you were on your period?
No.
That should be a conversation for another day.
We're getting off topic.
I'm sorry.
Every time.
Anyways,
so I got up early Sunday morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning. And I was just nonstop for like 3 hours that morning, finishing up cleaning, finishing up packing. And then Ari showed up early, and we loaded a couple things into her car then.
You forgot I got you a Starbucks sandwich.
Oh, yeah, because I hadn't eaten.
Yeah, and I assumed you hadn't eaten.
No.
I got you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then my other friends helped me with the cats. So we took a small load in Ari's car and my cats to the new apartment. And then when we got back, my other friends that were all helping was like 3 other people.
Mm-hmm.
So we loaded up both Ari's and one friend's car with some stuff, and then my other friend, her truck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we got done moving everything at that point in like an hour.
Yeah. And then it was just a matter of like picking stuff up, throwing it down the stairs.
Yep. Well, and like by the time everybody was there, I was like fully packed and prepared to go. So it was just literally load and go.
Yeah. And then we sat down. I got us Wendy's.
Yeah, you got us Wendy's.
And then
I think I still have the Frosty in my freezer.
Really? It's been a month.
I forget I have things.
That's true.
Yeah.
I still haven't stolen those sweet treats from you.
I think they're getting ready to expire.
Oh, I'll eat them if they're still
I think they're good until the 25th, and today is the 21st. So if we remember when
I drop
are
you
done
off,
here, yeah, you can have them.
We're very off topic at all times this episode. It is the end of the day.
But yeah, so it's been 3 weeks now.
Yeah. Well, in that 3 weeks, we also got you your couches.
I got my couches. They're so cute, guys. They're green.
Habitat for Humanity find.
And lucky me, we went to Habitat on a day that they were having a sale. Everything was 40% off. 40% off. Unplanned. I walked in there. I was like, I think I might get a bookshelf today. Maybe like a side table. I don't remember.
We were looking for stuff to hang your
a clothing rack.
Clothing rack,
yeah. So I went there with that intention, and then behold, the green couches. They were so pretty. And then they were on sale, and so I got couches.
She got couches. And we I'm sorry. I found an ottoman for my dog. But honestly, low-key, I think it is full of cat urine. Like, it smells atrocious. I cleaned it.
Yeah.
Like, with, like, the spray vacuum thingy. Nope. That didn't do anything, so I'm going to have to reupholster it.
That's so unfortunate. It was such a pretty color, too. It was like the perfect green color for you.
It's like my sage green.
Yeah. Dang it, that sucks.
But your couches are so comfy.
They are so comfy.
I have claimed a spot on your couch permanently.
Yep, me too.
That
well,
is
I mean,
my spot.
Obviously.
Oh, yeah.
My cats have also claimed a spot.
Under the couch.
In the couch.
In the couch. I told you there was a hole.
No, I know. I know. And like when you guys all left after we took forever getting the couches in because they were a pain in the ass.
Well, we took off two whole doors.
We had to take off the doors. But yeah, that was the first place I looked when I couldn't find one of my cats was the hole in the couch, and now that's like their favorite napping spot.
All right, would you cover it?
I'm
if given the materials, or you don't care?
I don't care because now that they've discovered that they can sleep in the couch, if I took it away, they're just gonna probably create another hole.
That's fair.
Let's be real.
Yeah, I prefer that versus them scratching your couch,
which they fucking do. I'm always going to get your dirty ass paws off my couch.
I was at her house yesterday, and she did the mom stand up, like, get your act together in ears. Her cat just ran across. I was like, ooh, Mama Miranda coming out. Like, holy crap. It was funny. And then I got you a rug, and she flipped out.
My cat Iris was so confused. She was, like, afraid of it, guys.
Like, well, it's not the typical rug either. It's like a woven one.
Yeah, no, she was like scared of it. Alistair really likes running on it and like sliding it.
So it's all over your kitchen.
So yeah, it keeps getting moved. I might have to get like those like sticky things.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, it's been like 3 weeks since I moved in, and it's been amazing.
Blissful.
I like actually look forward to go home now. Like the walk, so I walk to and from work pretty much every day, and the walk itself is like technically a little bit longer, like not that much longer than to and from my old place.
Yeah.
But like when I'm walking, it feels shorter.
It's because it's a nicer route.
It is such a nice route. I get to walk through UNC's old campus a little bit, and like there's not as many cars. There's just so many trees, and it's so pretty. And also, I look forward to actually going home because, guys, I live alone now.
Yay! Single girl life.
Yes, it's amazing.
And you have a sweet neighbor.
Yeah, he's so nice. I haven't seen him in a little while because our paths just haven't crossed.
We saw him that one time
when we got the couches.
When you got the couches, but also when you got your new trash can.
Yeah, what did he say?
I don't know. I rolled my window down and I didn't hear it, and you were like, yeah, and I'm like, I never got what you guys were talking about.
I never heard what he said. Well, because like him and his wife were pulling into their driveway in their car, and they said something on the window, and I looked out, and I was like, huh? And he said something again, and I was like, what? And he's like, see ya, and I was like, okay, bye.
I thought you had like a whole conversation, and I didn't hear it.
My whole thing was, I was literally just the whole time going, huh? What? And he just said, see ya. Okay, goodbye. Very nice guy, though.
He's very sweet. Like, he's the kind of person you would be like, could I borrow a cup of sugar?
Yes.
He gives those vibes, and I love it.
I hope I come across them
in the
again.
Wild.
Yeah. No, they were very nice.
They are very nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
I will say this move was probably like the easiest move
I've
ever had. Maybe because I was actually 100% prepared for it. Because there's been lots of times that I've moved in the past where like my parents are like, I'm moving out of my college apartment or out of my college dorms, and I procrastinated too much and wasn't ready for my parents. And then they would get mad at me, and then it would be like quickly throwing shit into boxes because I was a terrible packer.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was probably like the easiest move I've ever had. Yeah.
Yeah. I've had so many moves in my life.
Same.
Like, and I've had the mixture of like rapid moves, like just move stuff. And then others like where like I got to sit down and like really go through things. Like, honestly, I enjoyed moving just for the fact that it forces me to go through stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't realize like how much junk I hold on to,
So
like,
much
until
crap.
I actually have to go through it all. Like, I held on to all my high school binders and notes, and I'm like, I'm never going to look at this stuff again. Tossing it.
I do have a bad habit when moving where I'll start to go through stuff and be like, I don't have the energy for this. I'll make it a new apartment's problem. And then I carry this junk that I don't need from place to place forever because I'm like, I'll just go through it at the new place. And then it just gets put into a tote box and set to the side for the rest of my life.
Like half of your totes are from?
Not all of them.
That's good.
But there's definitely junk in them that I'm like, I don't.
You just have to go through one of these.
I kind of went through one of them the other day. And I took out the stuff that I was like, oh, I want this out and this out and this out. And then I put the stuff in that I should probably get rid of back in the box. But it was late at night. And it was kind of an impulsive thing. So.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
You see, like, helping you move was like, oh, I could definitely move. Like, it gets me inspired to move myself. But then I look around at everything and, like, life expenses, and I'm like, I can't afford my own place now. I could barely afford to like buy me some extra pieces of chocolate when I'm very much in the middle of my period, but also horny. Like, I don't know what to do.
The budget is tight. I will say that, especially like, I mean, to live on my own, I'm basically paying as much as I was for like my half of rent at the old apartment that I was just at.
Yeah.
So like my budget isn't really changing. It is definitely like too expensive for the amount of money that I make. So like I'm already broke, and it's
not even
close to payday. But I will say, like, yeah, it sucks not really having the money. However,
the peace of mind you get.
The peace in mind, and I'm living so comfortably with my own, like, the whole space is mine. And like, yeah, no. I think the tighter budget is worth it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I could actually visit you now,
too. You can actually visit me now.
Even though I kind of die.
Yeah, because you're allergic to my cat. Stop that.
Bro, like, I'm not a fan of it either. I'm like, oh, I can't breathe in here.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Well, that day that you came over and we cracked the windows open, that seemed to help.
Yeah, it does. It's because airflow and pollen and all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
and since it's like I mean, today's not super nice weather, but when it's nice out, we can totally keep doing that.
Yeah. But Iris just loves the attention.
Iris is such a freaking attention whore.
Like, heaven forbid I exist and my hands are on her.
Exactly. She hates other animals. She hates other cats. But she sees a human with 2 hands.
That's me.
They're there for her. She loves people, which is so funny because I didn't really socialize her at all. I got her during COVID.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I never really socialized her to people, but that apparently doesn't matter.
Did you get her as a kitten or was she?
She was a year old when I got her.
So she probably got socialized.
I don't think so because her previous owner, had like a ton of cats. And I got Iris, and my then friend, got Iris's sister. We both got them for free at the same time, because my then friend had a friend who had a friend who just had a bunch of cats, and they were rehoming them because they just like, we have too many cats, because it doesn't sound like they spay and neuter their cats. It sounds like maybe a lot of them were barn cats.
Ooh.
I don't think Iris specifically was a barn cat.
She seems too well adapted to be a barn cat.
Yeah, like I think she was an indoor cat, like in their home. And it sounds like when she was a kitten, she was just as snuggly and like loved attention, like always. But I don't think she was really socialized then either. So I think she's just a lovey kitty.
Yeah.
Which like I like most of the time.
Most of the time.
Not 3 a.m, but
well, you have 2 hands and they're meant for her. Therefore.
Yep. Yeah. Even if I'm sleeping, whatever. Moving them this time around wasn't like both her and Alistair. Like it wasn't fun, but it was also easier than the last move.
How would you compare it?
So, okay. So before I moved into my last apartment, I had lived in the apartment before that for like 3 years with them. So like that was like home, right?
Yeah.
And then when I moved them into my last apartment now, they were like genuinely like really upset. Like Iris had like actual tears coming out of her eyes. And I felt so bad because I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, 3 years for you guys is a really long time.
Yeah.
Like that was home. And like they adapted pretty quickly to
the new space,
to that apartment as well. They just didn't have a lot of space because they had to stay in my room. But like that, I remember when I was packing them up, when I was putting them into their carriers for that move, it took me, no joke, like 20 minutes biting Alistair into his cage. And I know one of my roommates at the time was in her room, probably listening to me out in the living room with Alistair like screaming, meowing really loud. I'm just like, I know, I'm so sorry, but you have to go. And she probably just heard me fighting him. I'm like, you have to go in the cage. Please, I know you fucking hate me right now, but like, please. And then I strategically planned it for this last move, like perfectly, where I like wrapped Alistair up in a blanket and I just like shoved him into the carrier. And it took me like not even a full minute. It was wonderful.
You're like, I'm cuddling you, die.
Yep. And then like by the time like it was just me and the cats in this apartment now, they like both of them had no problem like adjusting. They were like, oh wow, this is a lot of space, but like this is really cool. And then so first day living in this apartment, so it's a house, right?
Yeah.
And there's the basement and there's the upstairs. When I first moved in, I still had access to the upstairs because they hadn't closed off. They hadn't put a wall there to like block my access to the upstairs. So my cats had free range of the upstairs. And I remember Alistair went upstairs and I was like, okay, whatever, he's gonna explore.
Yeah.
There's really nothing up there. And then some time passes and I'm like, I'm going to go see if I can find him because it's not like a huge house, but like
it's big enough to
it's
like
big enough. So
like,
I'm walking around upstairs and I'm like, where is my cat? I don't know where he is. And I'm like searching. And I'm like, Alistair? And I'm like standing in the kitchen. And I can like hear rustling. And I'm like, he can't really get into the cabinets because of the way they open. But I'm still like checking in them. And I'm like, I can hear that you're in here. But where are you? And like, I hear him moving around. And I just keep saying his name. And like, I look under the sink. He's not under the sink. And then I'm just standing there. I'm like, Alistair, where are you? And then he comes out from underneath the sink.
Oh.
And I look at him. I'm like, I looked under there. And I notice he's a little dirty.
Yeah.
And there's a little curtain there. I pull the curtain back and I poke my head into the sink. There's a hole into the foundation of the house underneath the sink. And, he's just like staring at me like,
look what I found.
No, he's like, what the fuck do you want? I'm exploring. This bitch was in the mines. I don't know where
the Minecraft is in him.
I don't know where he I don't know how far that hole went down. I don't know where it led to. All I know is that I'm so grateful my cat did not get stuck into the foundation of the house.
Oh my God.
My first day living there. Needless to say, I was the cats lost access to much
upstairs immediately.
The apartment. I had to lock them in our bedroom, living room space. Luckily there's a door, so that door stayed closed, and then just a few days later the wall went up and they no longer had access to up there. I will say Iris was very feisty the first couple days. She kept trying to fight Alistair, and Alistair's like, I'm just trying to exist. I want to go explore the mines. And she's like, get the fuck out of my space. She was very territorial, but she's good now. So I will say that part was difficult, but the actual moving and then adjustment period, I feel wasn't so bad.
Yeah. I got my squats in your move.
Yes.
The biggest thing was the couches. Because structurally, it looked like you could have taken off the legs. Yeah. But no, the legs and everything else was one cohesive piece. So it made it that much more difficult to just navigate it. If the legs weren't a factor, I don't think we would have had to take off the doors.
Yeah, no.
100% that's what I would thought. But, sitting in the space and slowly seeing your space come into more of Miranda, I'm like, I see my bestie now.
I have my fuck Trump pride fan
I love
displayed on my wall above my bookcase. It's probably my favorite thing right now. I love it. It makes me so happy.
I love your couches.
They're so cute.
They're so cute. And they're not even worn out. For what color they are and how they're structured, you would think they would be moldy or Goodwill or Habitat looks like something would be wrong with them. Nothing's wrong with them. Besides the hole underneath.
The hole that my cats sleep in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But otherwise, perfect. Love it.
Yeah. No, they're great. I very much enjoy them. I took a nap on them. Or I guess on the one, not both of them at the same time.
At the same time. You put them together. I slept in the middle. We should make a fort. A pillow fort, back in the day.
I'm so down.
Let's
Girls'
go.
night.
Girls' night. Planning all the girls' nights at your place.
But yeah, no, I took a nap on it the other day, and it would have been more comfortable if I didn't have Iris taking up half the couch with me, napping with me. So I couldn't move, because it's against the law to move when your cat is sleeping on top of you.
That's against the animal law.
Yeah.
Any animal, you cannot move. Period.
Nope. So, but yeah, no, they're very comfortable. And I look forward to sitting on them when I get home. It's been also just a really long time since I've had couches because I've had roommates for several years now. And at my last apartment, all my stuff was in my room and my cats were in my room. So I just spent all of my time in my room, and we didn't have a couch anyways.
Yeah.
But I spent all of my time at home sitting in my bed because I didn't have anywhere else to sit. And then in my apartment before that I lived in for 3 years, I usually had roommates that I didn't know. So I wasn't really like comfortable hanging out in the living room. So once again, I just like hung out in
your room,
my room the whole time, in my bed because I didn't have space for like a couch or a chair, right?
Yeah.
So it's just really, really nice to be able to like not sit in my bed all the time.
Right. You could actually move around.
Yep.
Like you could transition from bed to different space.
Exactly. Like I actually get out of bed in the morning. Like my weekends are great. I get up out of bed and I go sit on my couch to drink my coffee rather than go make my coffee and then go back and sit in bed.
I think about all the transitions I've had from like, adolescence to teens and then so on. So for the most part, like I had a twin bed and then I don't know what my parents' logic are. I love them. They spoiled me in a different way. They gave me a queen-sized bed when I was in elementary. So I had a queen-sized bed in elementary school. So it's like a lot of bed for a tiny little child. Yeah. And so I understand the logic, but whatever. But same way, like I had mostly bed and then furniture, And so when I had that kind of set up all the way through high school, and then I went to college, and then you're forced to have like a twin-size bed.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is weird, but okay. Up until then, I never utilized a desk. It was just bed, 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 bed.
Yeah.
But then in college, where you're forced to be in those different spaces, I'm like, oh, actually having a desk to sit at is actually pretty nice. And then, I went into student housing. I had a desk there, and I'm like, I like my desk. Let's keep this up. And then eventually I made my way back to living with my parents. I was displaced with the bedroom, so I was like sleeping on the couch for like a few months, which was fine. And then I got my old bedroom back, but this was with a twin bed again. And I actually liked it because like I had more room to experiment around with stuff. I didn't have an animal at the time to like sleep with. And so like just having a twin and then the rest of my room was so nice. And I invested and I got a desk and I got a chair, and like now my room is my own kind of vibe. Like I took inspiration from Pinterest. I took inspiration. I'm like, I want nature feels. I want solid color here, plain color here. But then like, I don't know, it's like a whole vibe. And like
your room's cute.
It's so cute. I love it. And my aunt, even too, like she'll look in my room, like when she's there, she's like, dang, I want you to do my room. And I'm like, I know, fam, I know. But like it makes a warm or inviting space.
Yeah.
Like I'm very much graphic designer, artist. Color theory is on point. Like green means nature.
Yeah.
And like to me, it's comfort, And so when I saw the green couches, I was like, get your green. Like if we had a space, I'm like, that would have been our couch.
Yeah.
I'm fine. It's your couch. You do you, boo. But like, that's a couch like I foresee comfort in,
Well, and see, like those couches, like I wanted a very like whimsy feeling with the couches that I've got. And like I was originally maybe trying to look at getting like a yellow couch, and there's a couple of cute floral couches that I was looking at as well because I want a little bit of whimsy. But yeah, those green couches were like
they were on point in all the ticks,
they like weren't too in your face, right? But they also weren't like your boring basic beige or brown or blue or whatever. And I really like their shape.
Yeah. It's like a heart shape.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit,
Yeah.
And the thing is, too, is like I could see it like matching with like your color palette. Because your color palette's very much like strawberries.
Yeah,
like fruit,
very
like a fruit bowl, you know?
Kind of like pastel, colorful, yeah.
Like that is your personality. And so like I'm here for it. I'm like, let's go, girl.
No, I love it.
Love it.
It makes me so happy. I love them.
I know. But like living and transitioning with animals, that's also like it could be a time. Like that's like pet ownership and like my dog Stella, Corgi, like I got her through a previous relationship, and like I've I've had dogs my whole life, and so, like, I'm used to it, and I expected her to, like, wanna cuddle with me. She's not like that. She's like, you know, like, the videos, like, when you get the first dog, oh, they're so precious.
Yes.
You get the second dog, and, like, they're batshit crazy. I just jumped to batshit crazy, apparently. I'm like, what the heck?
She makes you not want to get a second dog.
She does not want to make me get this. I love her. I love her pieces. But I'm like, why are you eating grass, you weirdo? Because she wants to eat grass. Don't fuck with her.
Yes.
Like, her name fits her. Stella. I'm like, a batshit crazy dog. Stella.
Stella. Didn't you name her after the wine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stella Rosa wine.
Stella Rosa.
Because she's a drunkard. Because one moment she's like, I love you. The other time she's like, hold back my hair, bitch. Like, I'm like, pick a mood. But Stella's a mood. She's a wine addict. She's a different kind of dog.
She's cute.
She's so cute. I love it when, like, she gets introduced to new people. She's like, I love you. I love you. But, like, get her in the morning when she hears my mom's dog, Bo, the husky. He wakes up and she's like, hold back my hair, bitch. Let's go. Let's go. And I'm like, it's 5 in the freaking morning, man. Get your act together. And no, let's go. I'm like, oh, God.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so, but I still bought her an ottoman.
You did.
That I can't use.
Once you get it, like, reupholstered, do you think she'll use it?
I think so.
Okay.
I think the biggest thing is it smells.
Yeah.
And so, like, even when I put her on top of it, because sometimes they're like, I think dogs don't think certain things are stable. Like, you have to physically put them on it and then be like, oh, I can't jump off of this, you know? And so I put her on this, and she jumped right off. She was like, don't let me touch that.
She's like, I'm off the ground, and I don't like it.
I don't like my stubby legs don't like this height. But, like, it was meant to be like an ottoman to sit next to me while I was sitting in my chair at my desk, or a jumping off point to get onto my bed, because I'm like, maybe she doesn't want to cuddle with me because it's on her terms. Like, I don't know. I want more love from her, and so I'm trying, man.
When you do eventually move out of your parents' house, how do you think she'll do with moving?
I think she'll be weird. I think she'll be depressed.
Yeah.
Because she's so used to, like, my grandparents and my parents and the other dogs. I think the biggest thing first is I would either, like, because I only foresee me moving out if I have another dog.
Yeah.
Or if I have a partner and they have an animal or want another animal.
Yeah.
Because she's so socialized to having other animals around her that if I took that away, she would definitely get depressed right away.
Yeah. I was wondering if that would make you want to get a second dog, because that's essentially why I have Alistair.
Yeah.
So when I, like, stopped living with, my then friend and I, when we adopted Iris and her cat together, we were living together. And then we stopped living together, and Iris was suddenly an only cat, and she had never experienced that before.
Yeah.
And, like, you could tell that she got really depressed.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious, because then I got Alistair, and she hated him because she's very territorial and was like, what the fuck is there a cat I don't know in my space?
Right.
But yeah, no, she needed another cat, because she like immediately got really depressed.
Yeah. Well, like, they learn from each other too, is the thing. And so, like, Stella isn't cuddly, but if a certain dog is cuddly in a certain way, she gets jealous of that. She's an attention whore. Like, heaven forbid you touch another dog in front of her. Like, no. How dare you? And so, like, a part of me is like, I want to get a second dog just so I could start cuddling them right away, and then teach Stella, hey, look this is how you cuddle with me, because I want you to cuddle with me. Like, I don't know.
Would you get a second dog before you moved out? Because I feel like that would be a lot of dogs in your household.
Well, like, it's 4 dogs normally, 5 dogs on occasion already.
Okay.
You know? So, because my cousin, she used to have my other room, and she got a German Shepherd and then left, and then I moved into that room, and then I got Stella. And so, you know, having the amount of dogs, like, is kind of normal.
Okay.
But also, I don't think I would get another dog until the oldest dies.
That's fair.
My oldest dog is 15 years old.
Damn.
I think she's 15. I swear she's like 17.
She's a Chihuahua.
She's a Chihuahua.
Yeah.
And she's lost all her teeth. Like,
Yep.
she's partially blind.
Yep.
Poor thing, she will, like, so, you know the chairs, like, we're sitting on? Like, let's say there's, like, a bar, like, in between one chair to the other. She will get stuck behind the bar. Like, because she'll go, she'll put her head over, and she will not know to back up.
I feel like that's every old Chihuahua ever, because I had a Chihuahua growing up, and before she died, she was very senile. My mom, when they moved up to Montana, she would tell me that, like, her name was Sasha. She would just, like, go out into the yard and just, like, stand there, and you could tell that she had no idea where she was. And my mom would be like, Sasha, and when she would turn, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's my dog Chloe. Like, you'll be like, she almost got picked up by a hawk the other day.
Oh my God.
It's so bad. I laugh about it now because it's so funny.
When we lived in Dacono, like my family and I, when I was in high school, that was a worry that we always had because there's turkey vultures that live in Dacono.
Okay.
And so during like the warm months when the turkey vultures were out, we would have to go outside with her because we also had all of like the prairie dogs. And Sasha looked very much like a prairie dog.
Oh.
Like same coloring. She was bigger.
Very much similar height.
From a turkey vulture's perspective, she was just another prairie dog, which is what they mostly ate. Yep. So we would have to go outside and with her because the turkey vultures wouldn't come near her if there were humans around.
Yeah, well, I think that's all animal natural instinct. If there's a bigger creature, then you stop.
Yeah.
Because we would do that. If there was an eagle, owl, you could hear them or you could see them. Yeah. So like, hang out by the little dogs. Well, we got the husky, and, like, that was, like, a secondary problem, and we stopped caring. Well, we were at it was Mother's Day barbecue, and so all my family was over, like, the dogs are running about, and Chloe, she's standing in the middle of our backyard, and it's, like, the only open, empty space that there is, and there's a hawk. There's a flyby, and I'm like, was that an actual hawk? No. And everybody was referring to that one movie where like a hawk gets
The Proposal. I
yeah.
just watched that movie the other night. I fucking love that movie.
And like how she's like, no, get the dog. And she throws her phone. She's like, Ashley, take the dog.
Give me my phone. Take the dog.
And we were making jokes about it, but genuinely, I actually started hovering over Chloe, and I'm like, that hawk is going to come back. It's going to take my dog.
That's so funny.
And like she looked around like super confused after, because like it was probably like, I want to say a yard above her.
Oh my God.
Before it flew back up. And so she was like, la-di-da. Like, I don't even think she realized she almost died. And I'm like, oh my God, this dog.
That's so funny.
But she's so delulu now. It's sad, but it's kind of precious because like she'll get stuck behind the most random things. So every now and then, like, before I used to get annoyed, be like, where's Chloe? Where's Chloe? And we're like, I don't know, she's fine. But now it's like, oh shoot, where's Chloe? Like, it's a genuine concern. Like a day later, like not even 24 hours after the hawk incident, my mom's like, where's Chloe? And I'm like, shoot, I don't know where Chloe is. So we're looking around, and I go into the bathroom because, this is my fault. I gave her this habit as a puppy. So after her bath, she would like wipe herself dry with her face. And so every now and then she stops into the bathroom to see if there's like a washcloth around the, the side of the bathtub. And she'll pull it down to wipe her face.
Aww.
And so every now and then she'll go into the bathroom to do that. But I think she went into the bathroom, turned around, saw the door, and went on the inside of the door, like not where the exit is. But she doesn't know to back up. So she was just stuck She was just standing there. We don't know how long she just stood behind the door like a creeper.
That's so funny.
And so we're like, where's Chloe? Where's Chloe? And I open the door and I'm like,
there she is.
There she is.
That's so funny.
Poor thing. I love her.
Poor puppy.
But, you know, like, moving around. And, like, she was also, like, she's been my dog since I was in elementary. You know?
Dang, yeah.
It's been so long. And so she's been through the transition of, like, I had my childhood home, and then we moved, and then this became the new norm. And a part of me, like, wonders if she despises us for getting a second dog, and then a third, and then fourth, and a fifth. Because she was our only dog for, like, 5 years, and then we got our second dog, Sadie, the second Chihuahua. Her nickname's Brownie Brown.
Cute.
But, like, Brownie, like, was in her face right away. She was like, play with me. And Chloe's like, the fuck is this thing? And I'm like, girl, you can't even judge. You're the same size. But funny thing is Sadie was, like, the most beefy of the litter. Chloe was the runt of the litter. But I'm happy to report she has actually outlived her whole litter as the runt. So.
Hell yeah.
I never go against the runt.
No. When I was a kid, we had a boxer who was the runt of her litter. She was the dumbest fucking dog we ever had. She was so... Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved her, but oh my gosh, she was dumb.
That's fair. Chloe's so smart. Like, we would try to lock her up, and she would jump super high. For a Chihuahua standard, super high to escape.
Yeah.
You could not keep this dog locked up. And that was just how things were.
Yeah.
And so...
That's funny.
I don't know. Home and dogs, very much. Home and animals.
Yeah,
very connected.
I grew up with dogs, and I will say moving dogs versus moving cats, very different experience.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like dogs are kind of easier. I don't know. I feel like my dogs were always easy to move.
Like, they kind of need an adjusting period, but mostly just to be like, what's this new space? I'm
Exactly.
Gonna surf around, you know?
Yeah, and, like, dogs like car rides for the most part, so, like, getting into the car isn't that hard. Yeah. My cats, they see the carriers, like, fuck away from me, and then it's a fight to get them in, and then all they do is meow and scream the whole car ride, and then, yeah, I feel like dogs are easier.
Did they do that this last time?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I know they're cussing me out. Especially Ira. She's like, you fucking bitch. How dare you entrap me? Yeah, no.
And then you, like, let them out, and you're like, here's the new space. And you're like, the fuck you mean the new space?
Fuck do you mean the new space? Yeah, no. Dogs, I feel like they're, like, suspicious a little bit of the new space. Like, they're more concerned of, like, you brought me here. Are you going to leave me here and you're going to go back home? Like, why am I here? You're staying, right? While the cats are like, I don't know this place. And they're just very, like, cautious and scared.
Yeah. I think Stella, so I'm her third rehome.
Okay.
And so her first home, she was, like, raised in the backyard, basically. She was an outdoor dog. And then the second home was with my boyfriend at the time, and he had an apartment. But he had, like, weird ways of, like, getting her to move in the morning. I don't know.
Oh,
like,
weird.
He would want to play with her first thing as soon as she woke up. And I'm like, dude, I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
Like, shut up. And then she got rehomed with me. Well, so I went on the cruise vacation I went on last year. Yeah. During the summer. And I was like, well, my dad was the sole person to watch all 5 dogs. And I'm like, that's a lot of dogs. And so I was like, okay, I'll ask my friend to watch over Stella. And so after I brought her over to meet her dogs, and then everything seemed well. And then my friend, she said, Stella's not eating. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, she's not eating. Like, I do what she said, and, like, she seems okay. But she would, like, send pictures of it, and, like, she would look cute, like, in the moment. But it looked like she was, like, disassociating.
Aww.
Like, it was weird.
Yeah.
And then my friend had her own stuff that she had to do, so she could only watch her for, like, half the week.
Yeah.
So she brought her back to my place. And my dad said she walked in and she looked like she didn't look like she was happy to be home.
Aww.
And so I'm like, I don't think I could ever have my friend watch her again because like that made me so sad. And I'm like, I think genuinely she thought I abandoned her and I rehomed her again.
Oh.
And so I'm like, I feel so bad because like that was, of course, it's never my intention. That's never anyone's intention. But like, I think being her third home, she thought, oh, here's my fourth.
Yep. She probably like, oh, it's happening again. Oh, sad animals.
Yeah. So I never going to do that. Next time, I'll just have someone spend the night with all my dogs, apparently. So,
yeah.
But I feel like this is good for this episode, bestie.
I think so, too. Moving. I don't want to move again for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
When I move again, I want it to be because I bought a house.
What if you bought the house you live in?
It's ambitious. I think about it. I think the house is very much out of my price range, though. It's such a big house.
It is a big house.
And it's in a really nice neighborhood. I should look it up to see how much
you have to save up to buy it out.
I think it's going to be way out of my price range.
You never know.
And it's fine.
It's fine.
I need to figure out debt first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what is your lesson of this episode?
I think just be prepared for your moving day because this was the most prepared I'd ever been for a moving day. And oh my God, it was the easiest fucking move I've ever had.
It was the easiest
because
move.
I was prepared.
Yeah.
I didn't fully procrastinate and my parents weren't there to yell at me and get mad at me like, why is everything not in boxes yet? I'm like, it's fine. Yeah. And I don't know about you. When I move, I just put things into random boxes.
I don't do that. I categorize at the very least.
I
kitchen,
kind of
bedroom.
I kind of categorize my kitchen stuff is all in, it's not mixed with the bathroom stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't write on the boxes. Oh, this is for the kitchen. Oh, this is for the bathroom.
Yeah.
This has this in it. It's in a box and I'll figure it out when and it probably helps that I don't have a lot of stuff.
This is your own space, so
exactly.
You could take as long as you want to unpack. But for the most part, you unpacked everything.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of random crap.
Yeah, from what I've seen and what you've displayed, I think you're pretty good, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
doesn't it look nice?
It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see more of the space grow.
I'm so excited. I want to get
coffee table,
side tables. I want to get fairy lights. I want to get some more lamps. I might eventually get a rug for the living room just because I think it'd be a cute addition. Maybe a little dining table that I'll never use because I eat all my meals on my couch in front of my TV like an iPad kid.
Like an iPad. Don't compare us to them.
I mean,
don't do it.
What's the difference, truthfully?
No, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready.
But yeah, no, that's my lesson. If you're prepared for something, it goes so much faster and easier.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks.
Don't procrastinate. All right.
Okay.
Well, thanks, guys.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.